Hi, wrestling fans. Thanks for clicking today's dreaded D-Rose report. Here I am. I had to get the little one out of the chair. Yeah. All right, I got a little something to say about, it's, well, our time. It's about 20 till quarter to 4. All I could say is really I wish to God there was some way you could kill one person 26 or 27 times. Like you may know what I'm talking about. I wish there was just some way to do that. Wake him up, kill him again, wake him up. May sound horrible, but it ain't as bad as what went on. All that stuff's still unfolding. It's on TV news and everything. I'm sure you know about it. But only remember, a gun would have never done that if it wasn't for the person behind it. Because if the gun never would have done anything laying in a drawer at home, locked up somewhere at home. Guy could have picked up a knife, done the same thing if he wanted to kill people. Picked up a big brick, could have done the same thing. So the gun's not the problem. I don't know what really is the problem. I think it's somebody that just can't stand to say, have no said to him. Anyway, Dolph Ziggler took another shot at John Cena as we get ready to go in for the TLC match on Sunday. Ziggler tweeted, "Fave part about being smart and witty is not needing a writer or cue cards, but still stealing the show. No offense," he says. John Cena. And Paul Heyman, he's going to be wrestling for the first time at the Madison Square Garden, WWE's December 28th Raw live event from New York City. Heyman is now booked to face Ryback after the injured WWE champion Punk was pulled from the card. So if he wants to be Punk's mouthpiece, now he can just be Punk. And Punk originally was set to face Ryback in a steel cage match, but the new cage match will feature Ziggler taking on Cena, which should be good. The Shield's Ambrose, Rollins, and Reigns will likely be in action, making their MSG debut, and others being advertised for the show is Kane, Bryant, Mysterio too. He hasn't been making too many rounds lately at shows. We'll see. And The Miz, Ryder, R-Truth, Santino Marella. They don't have the matches lined up yet, but alright, following matches are set for tonight's SmackDown. R-Truth is going to be taking on Big Show for some unknown reason. Usos taking on Damien Sandow and Cody Rhodes. Caitlyn taking on Oksana, Primo, Epico, Young, O'Neal taking on Kali, Kid, Gabriel, and Hornswoggle. Kingston taking on Del Rios in another match. Sheamus taking on Cesaro, and Miz supposed to have another episode of Miz TV with special guest tag team champions Kane and Bryan. Sounds like it's just a chock-filled show tonight. Anyway, the Divas, Eve Torres and The Miz, they were at the Mattel event in Los Angeles on Thursday, teaming with hundreds of kids. Their goal was to break Guinness's World Record for the most snowmen built in 1 hour. Don't know whether they made it or not. I'm telling you, man, WWE does some wonderful things. I don't care how much they get put down, beat up on, or whatever. They do some great stuff. O'Neal said on Twitter that WWE and other organizations helped him provide Christmas presents to over 600 elderly people down in Tampa, Florida this year. And for the second year in a row, Vicky Guerrero participated in an Operation Superhero from El Paso, Texas. The event collected toys and canned food for needy during Christmas season. Vicky tweeted, "Great feelings giving back to the community. Operation Superhero was a great success. Thank you, El Paso, giving back." Say they do some great stuff. Quinn, what are you doing? Young and O'Neal, they're going to be hosting Wednesday's episode of WWE Inbox, if you watch that. And Primetime Players, they're also revealed on Twitter as they will be outside of Barclays Center on Sunday as special guests of the JBL Cole Show. And I haven't caught any of them yet. Match is set to air on today's episode of WWE Superstars are Michael and McGillicuddy taking on Brodus Clay. Tag team action is Drew McIntyre and Jinder Mahal of MB3. Oh, 3MB. Oh. And anyway, they're taking on Michael McGillicuddy. Nah, they're taking on Tyson Kidd, Justin Gabriel. The Shield members, Roman Reigns is hyping the TLC match on his Twitter account for some reason. He said, "Most weather the storm, we prefer to fight in the rain." Maybe he's talking about Roman Reigns. Spelled it rain, R-A-N-E, R-A-I-N. Is that right? All right. Anyway, WWE returns to Atlanta, Georgia, February 4th, 2013 for a Raw event. Pre-sale begins this morning, which you're too late on. Anyway, the password was Atlanta. May still be. Jim Ross asked on Twitter about the WWE NXT star Bray Wyatt, former Husky Harris, and who's been teasing a Raw return. Ross replied, "Rehabbing an injury. Big upside. I'm counting on him." Courtesy of WWE DVD News, there's a cover on the internet and synopsis for the Best of WCW Nitro Volume 2, the 3 DVD disc set and 2 Blu-ray set, hits the stores February 12th. Boy, they're hyping that kind of early, aren't they? It says for 6 years, WCW Nitro went head-to-head with Raw, pulling out all stops to gain the upper hand and escalating Monday Night's Wars. The place where the big boys play produced such wealth of non-stop thrill and action, drama and controversy that it could not be possible to scratch the service in one volume. Hosted again by Diamond Dallas Page, returns for Volume 2 of the widely successful Best of WCW Nitro series. Sports entertainment fans will relive 8 more hours of poisonous NWO, electrifying cruiserweight, unparalleled star power that delivers an endless supply of timeless matches and moments. And with all that being said, how in the world did they go out of business? And why don't WWE do that now, huh? Anyway, all the great WCW superstars such as Ric Flair, Hogan, Sting, Nash, Mysterio, Bischoff, Goldberg, and plus more. Plus, check out the Nitro Girls Party, WCW Spring Break Bash's celebrity integration, and several matches never before released on DVD. Doesn't say never before seen, just not on DVD. Last word, the TLC match with Ryback, Kane, and Bryant taking on Dean, Seth, and Roman is set to be the main event at TLC pay-per-view. They could end the show with John Cena taking on Ziggler, but Cena is waning if Cena wins the briefcase. But last word, Ziggler is scheduled to retain it. Some reason they let the word out. But they like to do a lot of changing at Showtime too. And there's a feeling internally that the Shield needs to win their debut match, and even though it would be 3 shows in a row that Ryback was on the losing end, at least this time it won't have to be by a pinfall. And there's talk of trying to get The Rock to make a surprise appearance at TLC, and it's to make good for having removed the WWE title match, but he likely won't be appearing, because if he was, they would be hyping it because there would be a hell of a lot more pay-per-view buys just to see what he was going to do. And there's still no word yet on why exactly Rey Mysterio was given time off, but the official reason is he needed some personal time. Hell, I need personal time every day, but several people close to the situation believe that Rey's knee locked up on him when he dove off of the apron on Daniel Bryan's match on Raw several weeks back. But Rey told, years ago not to jump off curbs. So jumping off an apron after knee surgery of 15 years later can't be good. Rey said that be in great pain, later in the week after that spot. And the winner of the Diva Battle Royal at the TLC show will get the title spot to take on Eve Torres later on that night during the pay-per-view. All right, Ryback versus Punk for the WWE side penciled in for January 7th Raw. One source says the match may not happen for a long time because the plans January 7th are subject to change. So why would I even tell you? Happy birthday to one-time World Tag Team Champion. Remember Johnny Jeter? 31 years old. Also, this would have been the first day of NWA regular. Al Costello would have been 93. Roger Kirby, 73. And on this day in 2008, the wrestling world lost former WWF ECW jobber Mike Bell at just the age of 37. I don't know if you ever seen this movie of that they had made, but him and his brothers, but very good movie. The wrestling, well anyway, I was going to tell you, Bell is perhaps best remembered for his WWF match against Perry Saturn, where Saturn reportedly stiffed Bell after Bell failed to execute a snapmare. And on side note, it was rumored that Saturn was given the moppy job deal. The gimmick as I don't know, just for his actions anyway. It's sort of their way of punishing him. Anyway, Bell was found dead in a rehabilitation center in California after suffering from an undisclosed drug addiction leading up to his death. Bell's struggle with addiction was featured in the documentary Bigger, Stronger, Faster. If you can find that anywhere, check it out. And hearts go out to you guys, your parents. There ain't too much you could say about what went on today, so you got the world behind you. I gotta go.